How important was it for you to empower your family members, and did that always work out, or was that something that's hard to do?
It basically never worked out.
Yeah,
it's hard, but you know, it's like,
why would you say
when you first get on, you're like, at least me, when I got on first, I was thinking like, that was always the plan. If one of us get on, we all get on. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that's really how you raised. So my thing was, I was gonna give everybody an opportunity to eat, and if I'm winning, I'm gonna give you the platform to win as well. And if you did what you had to do with that platform, then that was great. If you didn't, you know,
you give the opportunity, and then you just see what happens. Yeah.
So I think I gave everybody an opportunity to eat at some point. Everybody.
You feel like because it's family, sometimes people get a little lazy with their approach to
what happens is it's like a professional team. Like, you can't buy a football team and just put your family on to play just because they want to play. They might not be good enough. Right. You understand what I'm saying? So when you start hiring people that don't have the ability to execute at a professional level because of personal reasons, you know, that becomes a personal thing. That's not business.
Right.
But when you have to pay people money, you got to pay for the best. You can't be paying for people because you like them. That's what's going again with Trump. They're like, yo, you can't say that you're going to hire people because they're loyal and not because of their abilities.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, you can't say like, yo, you're going to be my doctor because you're loyal. You're going to be my doctor because you know what you're doing. Not because of how I feel about you. It's not personal.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know, when you hire somebody that's your family and you only hiring them because they're your family or your friend, you're not doing right by the business. You're supposed to be hiring them because they're good at what they do, and because when you invest money in them, it makes money so that you can keep paying them. You understand what I'm saying? That's why it don't work out. Period. If you're paying somebody to do something at a professional level and they're not good enough, then there's going to be problems. You understand what I'm saying? You know, plain and simple.
A little nepotism.
Well, you always want to practice nepotism,
right?
But that doesn't mean that's the best person for the job.
Yeah.
So if you bring somebody week in because you like them or because you have a personal attachment to them, all you're doing is making everybody else's life around you harder because they got to pick up the slack this person doesn't know. And they're going to be feeling bad because they're still getting paid to do that person's job that's getting paid not to do that job that they're getting paid to do.
That's where the conflict comes in.
And then there's a conflict. You know, and then the person that you're looking out for, they start to feel entitled. They're not doing their job, so they got to start overcompensate, which means now they're more mad at you about some dumb shit just so they don't look bad because they can't execute what they're getting paid to do. And then there's the conflict. There lies the conflict.
Wow. Steve, any more questions? Any questions, kid? Say anything? No, we'll wrap it up.
What's funny, what? Somebody saying something funny?
Yeah, everybody's very happy Kenyatta has a new shirt on.
Yeah, this is my first
Is that
book.
a picture of you up there?
Nah,
that's not you?
No, that ain't me. I got a beard. I got hair on my face. It's like, look more like you, nigga.
Reliving the conversation, word for word on your thing.
What one?
When you went in.
About a shirt?
Yeah. I've been changed. Yeah, I change the shirts up every now and then. Every now and then. Yeah, it's the first book right here. Damon is actually on this project. My first book, my first audiobook project. Thinking
I
all
really
out.
like the bump assassin shirt. I like the
Yeah, the bump assassin people. Yeah, the shirts. It's been actually we've been selling a lot of product as of recent.
Yeah. Should have brought it out here. So
yeah, it's good. What's happening? This is the big homie Kenyatta. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube page. And if you haven't already, hit the notification so you can get an alert each and every time our hip hop motivation videos come up. And also, thank you for your support. Peace and blessings. Listen, for mad years I walked around with my neck looking like a Nestle Crunch bar. I had to do something about it. What I found is that a razor bump is nothing but an ingrown hair that curls into the skin and causes the skin to become enlarged or inflamed, making it look like a bump. But it's not a pimple. It's a hair that grows into the skin causing inflammation. You have to remove that hair, and then you have to use yourself a nice skin astringent, something that can do the trick, something that can get rid of those razor bumps. So what did I create? Bump Assassin, organic skin astringent. To order your own bottle of Bump Assassin, go to hiphopmotivation.bigcartel.com.
When you writing a book, Dave?
I'm writing. I also have a book. You know, I have a book called Culture Vultures. Yeah,
What's it called?
It's called Culture Vultures. I did. Have you ever looked at the hip hop motivations that I do?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, me and Kenyatta did a book, and it's already written. He wrote it. We done with it, and I'm also giving it out in different ways. So it's gonna be an auditory experience as well.
This is serious. The Fashion Game. Culture Vultures, the book. In business, Damon's a guy that's worn many hats.
Yo, you can either think of a master plan or get mastered by somebody else's plan. Check it. As a barber, one of the most important life lessons I learned is to never do anything without seeing the ending result first. Before I understood the value of seeing results, I used to waste a lot of time sometimes doing double work because I didn't have a vision of where I was going. Then I started taking consultations more serious by not even turning on my clippers until I had a clear understanding of the result my client was planning to see. And in turn, it became easier to achieve the style they wanted to see in half the time. Real talk, the most successful barbers and beauticians are the ones that see the ending results before they start any service. Write this down. Before making any moves, know where you're going. Deciding from thoughts of being sick and tired of something, starting something, or admiring something can be the emotions that fuel change. Because write this down. Emotion leads to passion, passion leads to action, and action leads to results. Word up. Question: what's the #1 killer of dreams? If you said fear, you're wrong. Fear is on the list, but it's not the #1 killer. The #1 killer of dreams is comfort. The comfort of a good paying job or in an active relationship can seduce us for many years into the rhythm of accepting things without making any moves to change, further numbing us into a state of zombie-like passiveness. Write this down. Passiveness will cause your dreams to pass you by.
Dash thing. Nah, I don't want to chill out, bro. You know what I want to do? Believe in yourself. Build your own personal wealth. Then that becomes personal health. Think I'm rhyming. How about that?
Everything go down here. Just gotta, know what I mean, be a little smart.
I see you grooving right now.
I was in my groove.
Yeah.
I started daydreaming. I started thinking about something.
I'm a musician.
Yeah, exactly.
I like to spend all kinds of money. I like the dollar, I like the euro, I like the pound, I like the franc pause, I like the yen.